So it is now March. However, back in February, me and my boyfriend had a little bit of a vacation for Valentine's Day. And since I was in the holiday spirit, we'll call it, I decided I was gonna buy a bunch of rosé champagnes for me to try, really. My boyfriend doesn't really drink, so they were mostly a celebration for me. However, at the time, I wasn't really feeling like drinking. It just wasn't feeling very well, so I ended up not doing that. And it is now March, and I have a bunch of champagne plus some extra ones that my boyfriend bought me that I have not tried. So we are going to be doing the Valentine's Day champagne taste test in the middle of March. I have 6, 7, or 5, depending on how you want to count these rosé champagnes that we're gonna go ahead and taste test. They're all rosés because rosé is my favorite type of wine. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started with the very first one. This is our first one. This is, oh no, I forgot I don't speak French. I have the same issue with our cheese videos. I forgot I don't speak other languages very well. Moinetto Prosecco Rosé. Extra dry Italian sparkling wine. So if we're gonna get very technical, this isn't champagne because it's not from the very special part of France. I don't give a fuck.
And I'm not trying to get that one.
Yeah, okay, that was what I was about to say next. This is the only one I did open in Dallas because look how fucking tiny this bottle is. This is such a small bottle. This was a sample size bottle. These two came in like a twin pack for like $10 for both of them. And I was really excited about how tiny the bottle is. Plus it has a resealable top, which is so fucking cool. It's a twist on top that you can reseal, which I haven't seen on sparkling wine before. I was so completely entranced by this. And then the one that we opened in Dallas was such a fucking pain in the ass to open. It took us like 20 minutes just like fighting with it. And then we opened this one in like 3 seconds. It was so easy. So I have tried this one before. But what's the percentage on this? This is 11%, so not horrible. All of these have been chilled because most of them say serve chilled. And this is a 2021, so pretty old. I don't know the proper ways to drink wine. I think you're supposed to swish it like this and then smell it. When they say extra dry, they're not kidding. I remember this one is very dry. That bitch dry. It's not very sweet at all. Very dry, very plain. I would mix it with something sweeter because I like my alcohol to be sweet because I don't actually like the taste of alcohol. If I was gonna rate this on a scale of wines that I like, it's like a 6. It's not the worst wine. I've had wine that actually makes me like straight up gag and that shit's horrible. But I also have wine that my boyfriend buys me that I'll just drink like juice. So I'm also not particularly fond of dry wines, which most champagne is dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and rate this one a 6 on my general how much I like wine scale. On my champagne scale, it's lower. The flavor in this one is just not champagne-y enough. It's not champagne, so that makes sense. But on a champagne scale, I'd say it's like a 3. And then in the end, I'll rate all of these overall. I'm gonna get so many burps. Next up, we have Romeo and Juliet. We have Prosecco Rosé, extra dry sparkling rosé wine, product of Italy. I got a lot of Italian wines. This one is also 11%. We have a resealable cork on this one because I'm not drinking 7 bottles of wine in one day. That's psychotic. So we have some resealable stoppers. Hopefully they'll work. Extra dry. This is a 2023, so not as old as the other one. And then bombs away, I guess. That tastes way more like champagne than that little one did. I don't get much of the rosé flavors. It just tastes like a regular champagne. It's a lot sweeter than the other one was, and it's still dry, but it's not as dry as that one is. That one did say extra dry. This one also says extra dry. I would definitely rate this one above that little one. This one's more like it's in the similar range, 6, 7. Above that one though, it's way above that one, and it's more like a true champagne. On a champagne scale, this is more of like a 7 or 8. It tastes like a good champagne. I wouldn't even want to mix this one. That one I would want to mix with something to make it actually taste good. This one I wouldn't mind drinking by itself with maybe just like a little bit of something sweet in it. Definitely better than that. Up next, we have Welch's Sparkling Rosé. My boyfriend had never had this before. I can't believe you've never had this before. Like on New Year's when my mom would have champagne, we would have this instead. It's just juice. It's just juice with carbonation in it. It's a rosé, so I think it's like just like white and red grapes mixed together. This is also a 2023, which is a little bit concerning. It does also say serve chilled. 0% alcohol. Wow, who would have guessed? This one's just mostly for fun. Yummy grape juice. Surprisingly not very sweet. I figured it would be sweeter. On a scale of wines, it's not wine. On a scale of champagnes, it's not champagne. So on a scale of how much do I like it, I like that last one we just had above this. That's because if I'm drinking wine, I'm trying to get fucked up, and grape juice isn't gonna cut it. Next we have this Vue de Venet. This one is from France. Ooh, So this might actually be our first true Champagne Classique and Elegant. A Brut Rosé, I don't know what that means. Produced in France, 11.5 alcohol. Does not say what year it is. So I think this might be our first true champagne. Let's go ahead and taste it. Oh, it's dry. It's very dry. It's not very rosé. I don't know if it's just because champagne is always incredibly dry. It's not gonna taste much like a rosé. In my mind, rosés are always a little bit sweet, and so far the Prosecco that says Romeo and Juliet on it has been my favorite because it does have that hint of sweetness. This one tastes more like a true champagne, like mix it with orange juice kind of champagne. In the scale of wines, again, about a 6. Not my favorite. I could drink it with no issue. On the scale of champagnes, it's like a 5. I like the other one better. It tastes better now that I'm expecting the flavor. But yeah, I definitely like that second one more. It's still better than the first one though. This is our next one, and I bought this one because the name is funny. Sweet Bitch. Sweet Bitch Moscato Rosé Bubbly Sparkling. Just so you know, it's bubbly sparkling. This one is also produced in Italy. I think I looked in the champagne category and I got these, and so far I don't think maybe 2 of these are actually champagne.
I bought this.
Is that our only champagne so far?
So yes.
I bought them in the champagne tab. This one's 7% alcohol. Don't think it says a year on it. No year on this one. I'm hoping it's sweet. Oh, that one's so good. That one's really good because it's very sweet and low percentage of alcohol. It's also not very dry. That one's my favorite so far. It literally says dulce on it, which means sweet. Yeah, that one's definitely my favorite so far. On the champagne scale, not very champagne-ish. It tastes like a very good sparkling wine. Not a lot like champagne though. So pretty low on the champagne scale, probably a 3. On my actual wine scale, it's more like an 8. Something I would definitely want to drink a lot of the time. High sweetness, low alcohol content. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 4 glasses of wine deep. Yeah. That one's good. It's another French one. Fair in... It's a Prosecco Rosé. Extra dry. It's vegan. This one is another 11%. This one is much more similar to like champagnes that I remember. Very mild, unoffensive taste that hits you with the dryness at the end. This is like, if I was thinking about champagne, this is the flavor. So this is like a 9 on my champagne scale. Very champagne. This is what I expect a champagne to taste like. So this is like a 9 on my champagne scale. It's not bad wine in general. So I would put this at a 7 on my wine scale. This is definitely like, put some orange juice in here and you've got yourself a great mimosa. That's what it is. I always say mojito and I know that's not it. So pretty good. I still like the Sweet Bitch one more, but that's just because I really enjoy sweet wines. But this is like definitely a champagne flavor that I'm expecting. Our last one I'm really excited for. First of all, this one has another resealable top, so that's fun. I love that. This one is a strawberry, deliciously sweet rosé. Chill before opening. We did that. This one's only a 7.3, which means 7.5, which means it'll probably taste good. Bright notes of watermelon and strawberries. I'm excited for this one. I'm excited about this one. I expect it to taste very good. 99% juice on that one. It's really good. It's honestly, I like the Sweet Bitch one more. It does taste very vaguely like strawberries, but it's still not as sweet as the Sweet Bitch one. And it doesn't taste at all like champagne. Like it tastes nothing like champagne at all. I don't know if it was trying to be champagne, honestly, because this one doesn't even say anything about bubbly or anything on it. It is, but that's not even like advertised on it. So on my wine scale, this is like an 8 wine, a 9, 8 wine. Nope, a 7, 8 wine in between there. On a champagne scale, it's like a 2. It's not champagne. It doesn't taste anything like champagne except for like a slightly dry taste at the very end. It is sweet though, and I like sweet, and it does taste like strawberries, and I love strawberries. So if I had to rank them based on which one I like the best, I think Sweet Bitch comes in first. This one probably comes in second. Then the Romeo and Juliet Italian one. I think the one with the like really fancy graphic label.
The one of the only few actual champagne.
Yeah, the one that's actually champagne. Then the French one that I can't pronounce that looks like dragon scales. And then the tiny one. I really don't like that tiny one. If I'm talking about which ones taste the most like champagne, I think it's gonna be the one with the fancy label, and then the one with the dragon scales, and then the rest of them, no, and then the Italian one, the one that has the purple label, and then probably the Sweet Bitch, and then probably this one. Oh wait, the little one is somewhere in the middle. It tastes kind of like champagne. I forgot what I was talking about.
Your word of liking them, or which one tastes most like champagne?
I'm not drunk. I drank like 5 glasses of wine. Anyways, this is our Valentine's video, and you're not really in it at all.
My hand?
Yeah, besides bringing me the wine, you're not really in it. Bring me the wine. That's it. Goodbye.